Hey guys, and welcome back to Jessen Reads Romance, and today I am extremely excited to talk about this subject because it's been a secret project for a while. I've had some of these designs for almost 2 years now, maybe not quite that long, 1.5 years at least. Yeah, it's finally coming to life. Guys, I'm making enamel pins. If you're not familiar with enamel pins, they're just really beautiful accessories and collectibles. Both the pins that you can pin on like a jacket or display on a pinboard display, and also the enamel keychains that are made. I really love those. And I've always wanted to make specific romance related pins, but sadly I lack the creativity. Luckily, I know an amazing artist. Her name is Jamila Mejio, and you might be familiar with her if you are familiar with our podcast. She is the designer of our beautiful podcast artwork, which I'll put right here. And she also has designed the swag that we have for the podcast. We have a bookmark and 2 stickers. I've actually had one of the designs since the early days of the first round of swag that she designed for us, and it has been redesigned specifically for the enamel pin format. And it was really fun working with Jamila because she was a first-time pin designer. This was the first pins that she has created. And I just love collaborating with her. She's amazing. She's so sweet. You should definitely check her out. I'm going to link her website down in the description box. So please go check her out, and I'll link her Instagram. I really wish that I was artistically inclined. Sadly, I'm not, and I can only make YouTube videos and make podcasts. So that's where we'll be. So if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, Kickstarter is a way to get funding for your project to get it started. So for this particular project, I'm raising funds to start the process of making the molds for the enamel pins, which I will later sell on an Etsy shop, which I just started. I'm excited. The bookmarks, stickers, and pins will be sold on my Etsy shop, and hopefully other future designs that I'm keeping under wraps. The Kickstarter actually launches today, and it will be running for a month. So I have a month to get this project funded. Each pin is basically a different level. Once we hit a certain monetary goal, then that next design will be unlocked. And if all the designs do not get unlocked, then the Kickstarter will only fund the designs that were unlocked, basically. I said unlock like 5 times. Jessen, what are you doing? I'm just like so excited I cannot think properly. So you may ask, Jessen, how do I get this? How do I work this? Click on the link in the description. It'll bring you straight to this Kickstarter. There are a few early bird slots. Whether or not you want to pledge money to purchase 1 pin, 2 pins, or all 6 pins, the early bird is further discounted, like the lowest I can possibly go. And there's only a couple slots for each level for purchasing of 1 pin, 2 pins, 3 pins, 4 pins, 5 pins, 6 pins. Also, another great thing about Kickstarter is you will not be charged a penny until the project, the funding for that particular Kickstarter is closed. You can find out some more information on the actual Kickstarter page, because right now I want to talk about the beautiful designs. They're amazing. I'm so in love with them. I'm so happy. So I'm super proud to present the Read Romance Enamel Pin Collection. The very first pin on this collection is the Happily Ever After pin. It's beautiful. I love it, and this is the first design that Jamila ever created for us. The black and pastel and gold just really pop out in my mind, and I love it. So anyway, this particular design says HEA all day on the banner, and for me, I want to read a book that has a happily ever after all day, every day. And our tagline for the podcast is Life's Better with a Little HEA. I say it at the end of my videos, so I really and truly believe this. Not only was this the first design, but I actually already produced a set of these pins. I wanted to make sure that I was familiar with the process, so if you're worried about me being a first-time pin maker or pin producer, I have proof that I've already gone through the process at least once, so I know a little bit about what to expect. Look at this design! Jamila also designed the backing cards for this. I really love it. It's pretty much in line with our podcast color scheme as well. I just love these colors so much. So I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at the finished product. Look at this design. Look how cute it looks on the backing card. Jamila just is fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So all of the pins are going to be on gold enamel. You can see the gold enamel, it's very shiny. These are hard enamel pins, and I absolutely love this design. It's gorgeous. I mean, I can't say enough about it, and I can't wait to see the rest of the pins all together. So this is the only design that I actually have an example of, because this is the purpose of the Kickstarter. So let's go into the other designs that Jamila has created for us. The next pin is the Read Romance pin. I love this. It reminds me of the old Hollywood signs. Like, I can just picture it like flashing in my mind. I really loved it. I wanted something that was just a bold statement. read romance. Everyone should read romance. Romance should not be a genre that people should look down on. And in my personal opinion, why read if it's not romance? Just kidding. I know other people like other genres of books, but I'm just not one of them. I just want romance, okay? The next two designs are probably one of my favorite designs in the whole entire collection. They are Romance Reader Girl pins, and I just so happen to name them. The first design up is Sunny Reads Romance. I love it. Look at her hot pink hair. Doesn't she look like just a lot of fun? So a big theme with our podcast as well is the little glasses, and so she has the glasses on top of her head. I love the little bun. It says Romance Reader on the little banner. I love this pin. It's gorgeous, and she looked like a Sunny to me. And I cannot wait to see what this looks like after it's produced. The companion pin is Sammy Reads Romance, and she has the lavender pony with the cute sunglasses again on her head. As you can see, all of these pins are the same color scheme. At the end, I'll show you them all together because they're absolutely stunning when you see them all together on one page. And maybe in the future we'll have some more girl designs. I'm really excited about these, and I hope you are too. The next design I was completely in love with when Jamila told me what her concept is. She can take like my smallest little 2-word idea, and it's like she knows exactly what I want, because this pen, that's how this pen happened, okay? This is the Book Bay pen. I really love the leather jacket design with the gold little elements on it. Book Bay is written on the back, and I think about all of my book boyfriends when I look at this pen, and also just like, romance readers are badass, and I would totally wear a jacket that says Book Bay on it or romance reader. And if you look on the sleeves, Jamila added a little book on one sleeve with a heart, and then a heart with like an arrow going on the other sleeve. I'm so excited about this pen. I mean, I say that I really love every single design, but it's true. I was planning on launching them at the beginning of this year, and then I was like, I just can't even wrap my head around doing this during this time. So, and the very last pen is dedicated to our podcast. It says Smart Women Read Romance. It's almost entirely gold metal with a couple little pastel enamel details on it. The title of our podcast, Smart Women Read Romance, it doesn't mean that a woman has to be smart or highly educated to read romance, or it's not claiming that Juliet and I are the smart women reading romance, like, oh, we're so smart and we read romance. That's not what it means. It's basically our middle finger to everyone that looks down on you whenever you tell them, oh, I read romance, and then they're like, ooh, like I thought a smart girl like you would read something like, I don't know, more sophisticated or more worthy, and don't you read the classics? And I'm just like, no, I don't, okay? I read romance. Obviously, I'm very passionate on this subject, and we just so happen to want something that has a guaranteed HEA at the end. Is that so bad? So that's all of the designs, and I'm crossing my fingers that all of them get unlocked, because I really want to produce all of these pens. Eventually, if not all of them get unlocked, eventually I will produce them, but it just takes a little bit of cash to get it off the ground, make the molds, get the manufacturer, all that stuff like on board. You should really jump on these pens right now, because the price is going to be discounted for the duration of the Kickstarter. Once I produce the pens and put them on my shop, the price will rise, since the cost of producing the mold and the initial designs will all be covered after the Kickstarter. It's very exciting. I'm so happy to be sharing this with you. I feel like I've been sitting on this forever, and it's finally happening. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please ring that bell, like this video, and you'll be notified on all future videos that I will be doing. My September TBR is coming up very soon. I just needed to record this one first because it launches today. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, life's better with a little HEA. Bye guys.